The Hawthorne Academy Book Study Team presents to you A Word for Me, A Life of Leadership by Colin Powell. Here is an overview on what we will be discussing in this video. Hello, my name is Cadet Giselle Sanchez and I am a Lieutenant Colonel. Here's the Hawthorne Book Study Team and welcome to our presentation.
Hello, my name is DeMichael Williams, and my rank is Cadet Command Sergeant Major.
Hello, my name is Cadet Joelle Richardson. I'm a captain, and I'm Hawthorne Battalion's S6.
Hello, my name is Cadet Brianna Ruiz, and I am a Sergeant First Class.
Hello, my name is Cadet Exadi Barode, and I am a Staff Sergeant.
Hello, my name is Cadet Kimberly Calzada, and I am a Staff Sergeant.
Hello, my name is Cadet Saudi Jimenez, and I am a sergeant.
In Colin Powell's It Worked For Me, he discusses the lessons he has learned throughout his life and career. Colin shares how these lessons have helped him create 13 rules to live by, and how these 13 rules has helped him succeed.
Hawthorne is known for being a diverse school and having multiple career path choices for students and cadets alike. One side being health science and setting students up for careers in the medical field, while the other side sets students up for careers in public safety and shows them characteristics they will need if they would like to pursue a career in the military. Hawthorne is also known for being a magnet school and pulling kids from all over the Charlotte, North Carolina area and showing us that we have a very diverse culture at our school and lowers gang violence, fights, and all type of things that homeschool and traditional schools have alike.
Hawthorne's Legacy. Our legacy project is about setting a better example and higher standards for future Hawthorne students. We chose this project because of previous performances we wanted to improve on. This is influenced by Colin Powell's 13 Rules. Hawthorne's first legacy is diversity. We have students from all over the region that come to our school. We are also showing more appreciation for every culture, religion, and ethnic background, such as last year's Culture Day fashion show that we hope to have planned again this year. Our second legacy is having 2 academies in one, by planning more events to include both sides of the school involved, such as last year's Color Run and this year's Canned Food Drive contest. Our third legacy is having a small school. This means having everyone know everybody, and smaller size leads to having a safer environment and a more personable experience. Also meaning there are less fights in our school and there's a strong relationship with other students.
Hawthorne Principles. Don't bite off more than what you can chew. Sometimes you may get carried away with work and take on more and more work until you can't anymore. Next thing you know, you're overwhelmed with all this work and it starts to get to you. The effects can be rather negative and can lead to you neglecting your own needs because you want to get all that work done. While you may get all the work done, the end results may not be what you want. And that's when you have to remember it's important to set limits, and it's okay to say no to that extra work. Furthermore, to improve others, improve yourself first. You may be around peers who you think need improvement and need to do better on their part. But before you try to improve your peers, remember to hold yourself accountable and to the same standards that you're trying to hold your peers up to. As many have said, change starts with you, and the way you act rubs off onto others. So act accordingly and set the standards for others to reach.
Don't allow emotions to overtake you. One of the most important things you want to be in control of are your emotions. If you receive a great opportunity but you become overwhelmed, you can end up lashing out on the people that you care about. To be successful in life, you need to take any opportunity available to you and not allow any extreme emotions, such as anger, to overtake you and affect the people around you. What I have learned in Hawthorne is that when you allow your emotions to get the best of you, it can affect not yourself, but the people around you as well.
Trust your intuition. This means trust your gut. Do what you feel is the best choice in any situation. When you get that tingly feeling in your stomach, that's your gut telling you what you should do.
Set your ideas into motion or they won't happen. Don't allow your ideas to stay in your head. When you have any ideas and plans, set them into motion. Begin to make steps towards accomplishing your goals and plans, or else they'll never happen. Bring your A game. Our school says this every morning to remind all students to give their all. When you're given a responsibility or a task, Give 110%. When you only give things half your effort, you won't see the fruition of your efforts. You won't see improvement or growth if you aren't giving things your all. A way this is often shown is in test taking. If you complete study guides, review your notes, ask questions when you're confused, you'll do better on your tests than if you hadn't prepared.
Leading by action, not by word. Leading isn't about making speeches and expecting results. You also have to take action about what you said. Your actions and the meaning behind your speech matter. You, as the leader, have to be the first one to show what needs to be done so others can follow and know who they are supporting. You, as a leader, can't tell others to be perfect if you aren't perfect yourself. How can you lead if you don't know how to be an example?
The principle I chose was seek to learn and learn to lead. Colin Powell speaks of positive mentality, personal awareness of both strengths and weaknesses, and to practice detachment from believing anybody's indispensable. He urges leaders to seek to be aware of their subordinate strengths to know where they perform best, but also the weaknesses to know what positions would set them up for failure. The principle of speaking of detachment from believing anybody is dispensable works to allow others to be prepared when their leaders are absent, so nobody is necessary and everybody's able to fill in their role. Colin tells of his experiences through which he learned more from mistakes than successes, and that oftentimes learning from both those he was subordinate to and those subordinate to him was necessary to learn to lead, because he expresses how leaders are avid observers as well. At Hawthorne Academy, it is necessary to practice communication between all levels and to urge let ones to look up to upper level cadets, and also for let fours to learn to adapt to how it is best for lower level cadets to interact with them. Learn to be clear and concise is another principle. Throughout the book, Colin Powell breaks on practicing clarity and not seeking to hold personal interpretations of what is said. He advises against guessing what the request is by urging the subordinates to ask questions when confused, and impulses leaders to speak precisely and not overinterpret what I say. In my personal experience at school, oftentimes students are assigned tasks for which we know exactly what is asked of us, when we have a rubric or guideline to work from. But when we're vaguely directed on what the expectation is, we often either don't know what to do or underperform. To avoid this confusion as leaders, it is best to be clear from the very beginning, and when communication is misinterpreted, as followers, it is important to inquire for clarity.
Competing with yourself. You see, competing with others isn't as nearly as important as competing with yourself. As long as you see progress from where you first started, that's all that matters. Comparing yourself to others can bring self-doubt, so focus on yourself. We're all different and unique in our own way. If you try to be someone you're not meant to be, you will fall, and it will hurt badly. Just because you're not like them, it doesn't matter, as long as you're better than you were last year or the day before.
In conclusion, Colin Powell has influenced us to start to leave a legacy of our own at Hawthorne with these 10 principles. Colin Powell's legacy has long started from when he became United States Secretary of State to leave his 13 rules for us to follow and look out for when we need guidance. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video.